about to push this behemoth over into its final position over there against the back wall, but I forgot, it escaped my mind. We got this police car on the lift. So we picked up 2 of these power wheels, and boy, do we have some plans for them. We know everybody out there is modifying these power wheels with these rigid and Ryobi and DeWalt batteries, and we want to do the same thing, but we're going to twist it up just a little bit. Not only are we going to do that, we're going to do stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, just like some race car builds. We're going to add 2 batteries, add voltage controllers, bigger wheels and tires, bigger motors than what comes on them, but for right now, stage 1, we're going to try some 18-volt batteries. So you see that baby over there? Sitting over there in the corner? I know you can see it. We got something real special for that thing, but that's coming. Stage 1, that's where we're at now. First things first, let's get this old junky battery out of here. These things were sold cheap because the batteries didn't work, and they just don't have a very long lifespan, and we got a bunch of these rigid and Ryobis laying around, so figured why not, let's give it a shot. We didn't need that. So, disconnect you there. Out with the old. So, we pulled out the old 12-volt battery. We're going to keep the connector on it and wire it into our new little contraption here. So, all this is a little Amazon, eBay, plastic adapter kit for whatever battery you decide to use. They make so many of them. They're 3D printed. They just install the wires in this little fusible link right here and send it to you just like that. That just gives us the opportunity to take this 18-volt battery, smack it up in here, and wire in 18 volts into this thing. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna splicey, clippy, and send it down the road. Right, so we're gonna put a link down here below in the description so you can see where we got our adapters, but there's so many, I'm sure y'all can find them, but we're gonna link to everything we've got so it's that much easier for y'all to go find it. But for right now, we're gonna cut this connector off and butt connect this contraption to this connector right here, and we'll be ready to go. Axel, can you bring us some butt connectors, please?
Sir?
One wire at a time. Perfect, thank you. Well, we've got some butt connectors now. So, we use our trusty, you know what brand these are?
Snap-on.
Snap-on, yep. So we got Snap-on wiring pliers to match our Project OBS. But doesn't have to be Snap-on wiring pliers. Any part store wiring pliers will do. I don't want to say just as good because they won't do the same job, but they'll work. So we're going to peel that coating off of both of these. Send our little butt connectors. Crimp them up. Same on the red side. Crimp them up. And then we're going to prepare our battery with the battery removed. So close. There we go, black to black. Red to red. Awesome. They're connected. They're tight. Little pull test. This thing comes with its own little fusible link in there, already set up, ready to go, with a 30 amp fuse. So that's going to protect us from overloading it, overheating, things like that. Right now, we're going to find our little butane torch and heat these up just to keep the corrosion out, and we'll be right back. Careful not to burn yourself with that guy. There you have it. She's ready. So we don't need this guy anymore. Hey, can you carefully set that down somewhere for me, please? battery fits nice and comfortably down in that stock hole. And I think it'll go zap. We're safe. Started right up. Should we give it a bump test with the throttle and see if it runs?
These little bump.
All right, I'll hold on to it. All right, he's about to get dyno tuned. You ready? Boy, that old girl's got some torque. What do you think? 13, 14 foot-pounds? Woo. Yeah. That was a little overkill.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, just a fresh wound. Good thing I didn't even want to. All right, can y'all get those butt connectors out for us? We're gonna start on the Jeep.
Yes, sir.
Now that we got the police car done, it's off the lift. It's just getting detailed over there. We're gonna knock this Jeep out. We're gonna, I don't know, play a little cops and robbers later. We'll have a police and firemen on the road. Almost through. I'd be real mad if the battery's in the hood.
It is.
Why are we taking the seats out?
You're taking the seat out. I don't know.
Is the battery in the hood?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's up the hood. Is the battery up there?
No,
Oh,
it's empty, but
but that's where it's supposed to go.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Well, I thought the battery was under the seat, and little did I know, I got informed by Axel over here that it's actually under the hood, where you would expect it to be, or should expect it to be. Anyways, we're gonna put the seat back on, and then we'll move to the engine bay. So now we're in the proper area to work on this battery here, and we're just gonna pull this hood off so we have a little bit extra room to work. Here, hand me those. Thanks. You hold on to that. Appreciate you. So on this Jeep, we decided to go with an 18-volt Ryobi setup. This Jeep originally came with a battery that had the plug in the battery. So we're not going to be able to plug and unplug this thing just as easy. But what we're going to do, since we've got to come in here later, is we're just going to cut these wires super long so that we have plenty of room to come in and continue to modify later. Don't need that anymore. So we'll just trim these one at a time. Same way we did the other one. And get this baby on the road. Not impressed. We're gonna double the voltage. We're gonna go 36 volts, like right now. That was what's the word?
disappointing.
Anticlimactic.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oof. Yeah, we gotta do better for them. Come on, y'all, come on back. Yep, we gotta reset that. Come on. So that was not what we wanted to see. So
And I do think it was faster. Jeep was faster, but
it was absolutely faster, but I want it even faster. So we're just gonna add another 18 volts to the system, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Make 36 volts.
Or smoke.
Or smoke. And that's cool too. So let's just disconnect this and start over. Fresh from square one. Butt connectors, please, sir. So we're gonna go ahead and cut, snip, and re-butt connect this thing. Speaking of, Axel, can you bring some butt connectors, please? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and splice these back together. Let's take that battery out first. Somebody's gonna say something. We'll just take it out. This one here. This one here. So now we've got not one, but two rigid 18-volt batteries doubled up to make this thing a 36-volt police car. This thing is tooted up, ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this thing in there. Then we're gonna do a little bit more on the Jeep back there too, and we're gonna take it for a spin again. For this, we got to break out the big guns, 10, 12 gauge. Let's try this one more time. Stage 2, action! Let's go! tremendous difference that 24 additional volts makes on these things. In the beginning, we were kind of like up in the air. We didn't really know what was happening because, well, we forgot to pull the high gear lockout screws out. Didn't know they were in there, haven't messed with these kind of things before, but we figured that out, and these things absolutely rip. Love it, highly recommend. Let's sit on white wall. Stay tuned for stage 3.